Okay, so I am starting another channel, and as I get these going, I have about 4 or 5 that I plan on keeping up with, and this will be Melissa Marie May cleaning. I have cleaned, I just did a retake because I said it's been over 5 years. It's not quite 5 years. I've been cleaning professionally for 5 years, about coming in September. And, also I did a lot of cleaning growing up. So I'm going to be sharing a cleaning channel. It's going to have a ton of stuff about cleaning tips, things to help you keep up with your home. When I was a little girl, I was always, running around with my mother and cleaning and doing errands for people. Uh, my step grandmother had a home that needed some help. What else? Being at my home and helping to dust at a young age and clean up dishes, helping with some cooking. I wasn't really into the cooking. But later on, I ended up having a big family with 5 sons, and I had to learn how to cook. So that was real fun. And I lived in a trailer with the 7 of us, a 12 by 65 trailer. And luckily, your kids don't come all at once. We just had, when we moved into the trailer, I was pregnant with my firstborn. Sorry, my second-born, because we had my firstborn in an apartment and there was no longer enough room for a second-born. So we had moved into the trailer. Later on, when we had the first 3, we had 2 more come along. We were told we couldn't have any more. And as the 2 younger ones came along, 12 and a half years difference with my oldest and youngest, we added a room on and we really made it work. We really lived outside the home, had a small space. But when they were little, I did have to keep up with quite a bit of stuff. And a lot of times when people just keep giving you stuff and giving you stuff, and I mean piles of stuff, it's really difficult in a small home to keep everything. So I not only had like free storage in a barn from a lady who mentored me. She let me keep like a crib and baby clothes and everything I wanted in her old barn for a while. Um, I also had to get rid of a lot. I had to prioritize what is most important to me and what's going to work. As the kids got older, like their cars had to go, their little cars. I did save those for quite a while, but they had to go. Certain things had to go. I later had to get rid of that crib because the barn was no longer available. So I tried to hold on to as much as I could, but I wasn't afraid to get rid of stuff that was useless to me, that had no meaning. So I will be talking about keeping your place clean and organized, and tips in a small space. We lived later on in a 3-bedroom we rented for about 4 years. That was really nice. I didn't really have to work at cleaning. I could keep messes around because there was so much space we could function. And now I'm in a small space again. So I will be sharing all this kind of stuff, daily tips, daily habits on my cleaning channel if you want to join me. How to be creative. I'm somebody, after living in a hotel for a little while after we rented and the landlord wanted to sell, I got in the habit of daily cleaning, daily trash, daily cooking, daily everything. And that's how I like to keep it now, because if you're caught up, someone needs a towel, you got a towel, you have to run out, like I do need to do an errand soon. You've got, your food taken care of, you have a plan for the day. So I find this the best housekeeping that I have ever done, is just on a daily basis doing something. And as an introvert who likes a lot of time to myself and to do other things, including work, to keep the finances up, I find the less I have, the best. I really don't have anything. And I did a video about this, about being like the top minimalist. I don't really have anything. I don't even have a bed right now. Since we moved, I'm fine with sleeping on the floor. This is my son's bed behind me. We're in a really tight space right now. We kind of had to start over. I really don't have anything. I have some clothes. My books, I'm passing on a lot of them, but there are some I will keep. And my pictures I will keep. But other than that, paperwork I am still kind of going through that I brought with me, just, making sure I get rid of what I can. So I'm going to be talking about all this stuff if you want to join me over there. Okay, thanks, guys.